Sometimes laziness is not a lack of ability. It is a lack of direction. A person wakes up with plans in the mind, but the body feels heavy. Hours pass. The work remains undone. And slowly the heart begins to feel regret. Islam teaches something very powerful about this struggle. A believer is not someone who never feels lazy. A believer is someone who learns how to stand up again, even when the mind wants to stay still. The first discipline is clarity of purpose. Every morning remind yourself of one simple truth. Life is not random. Your time on this earth is a test, and every day is an opportunity to earn something meaningful. When a person remembers that life has purpose, laziness begins to lose its power. The second discipline is starting with small actions. Many people fail because they wait for motivation. But discipline does not begin with motivation. It begins with movement. Instead of thinking about finishing everything, start with one task. Clean your desk. Write one page. Study for 10 minutes. Once the body begins moving, the mind slowly follows. The third discipline is structured prayer. Prayer breaks the day into powerful checkpoints. When you stand for prayer, you reset your mind. You pause from distractions. You remember that your time belongs to something greater than comfort. This small pause often gives the energy to return to work with a clear mind. The fourth discipline is protecting your attention. Laziness often grows from endless scrolling and constant distraction. When the mind is filled with noise all day, it becomes tired before real work even begins. Limit the things that steal your attention. Create moments of silence during the day. A quiet mind becomes a focused mind. The fifth discipline is taking care of the body. A weak body creates a tired mind. Walk regularly. Eat balanced meals. Sleep at proper hours. Simple physical habits can change the level of energy you feel every day. And finally, the most important discipline is sincerity in prayer. When you ask Allah sincerely for strength, you are not asking to become perfect. You are asking for guidance to take the next step. And that step, no matter how small, is always enough to begin change. Remember this. Laziness does not disappear in one day. It disappears slowly, through small consistent effort. Every task completed, every distraction resisted, every prayer performed with focus. These small actions build a stronger person. And one day you will look back and realize something surprising. The same person who once struggled to start has now become someone who cannot stop moving forward. Many people think laziness is simply a bad habit. But often laziness is something deeper. It is the feeling that the day has no direction. When a person does not know why they should move, the body chooses comfort. Islam teaches a different way to look at life. Every day is a gift. Every hour is part of your story. And every action, even the small ones, has value. So how does a person fight laziness? The first method is changing the way you start your morning. Do not begin your day by reaching for your phone. Begin with quiet moments. Wash your face, take a deep breath, and stand for prayer. This creates a calm start instead of a distracted start. When the morning begins with awareness, the rest of the day becomes easier to control. The second method is giving your day a simple structure. A person without structure becomes tired very quickly. Decide 3 important tasks for the day. When these tasks are finished, the mind feels progress. And progress builds motivation. The third method is training the mind to act quickly. When a task appears, do not argue with it. If something can be done in a few minutes, do it immediately. Small delays slowly turn into large laziness. But quick action builds discipline. The fourth method is remembering accountability. A believer knows that life is not without meaning. Every moment is seen. Every effort is known. This reminder is not meant to create fear. It creates responsibility. When you remember that your time matters, wasting it becomes harder. The fifth method is surrounding yourself with good influence. People around you shape your habits. If everyone around you wastes time, laziness begins to feel normal. But when you see disciplined people, your mind naturally rises to their level. Choose environments that push you forward. And finally, remember something important. Discipline is not built in one dramatic moment. It grows quietly. One focused hour. One completed task. One sincere prayer. Day by day, these actions reshape the person you are becoming. So if you feel lazy today, do not wait for a perfect moment. Stand up. Take one step. And let that step be the beginning of your change.